Come and meet everyone, sunshine. Come and say hello. Say hello. Let's run here. Hello. Meow. Say I'm a dragon. She wants the bells. She wants the bells and my reindeer ears. Let's see if anybody's gonna come in. YouTube, get them notifications sent out. Come on, you can do it, YouTube. You can do it. No. If you're here, can you let me know? Oh, comment. Yay! See, YouTube tells me there's nobody here. That's a fib. Danielle! Annie! Harm! Hello, darling! Oh, Emma Hughes! Mark! Hello! I'm feeling very festive this morning. I've got my Santa trousers on, my Santa jumper, some sparkles. And do you know why I'm dressed up, guys? Do you know why? Do you know why I'm dressed like this today? Do you know what I'm doing this morning? Come, have a guess. Let's have a little guess in the comments what Joanne is doing this morning. Come on, have a guess. Come on. Just a guess. Anybody? I'll give you some options. Will we do options? Dragonfly. I'm living it up, Mark. Yes, I am. Getting cheeky. Getting cheeky with na 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 na. No, what y'all doing? Hi, Billy. I'm cleaning the house this morning. Now, this is just a little tip for all you beautiful people out there. When you do chore. I'm not much a fan of housework. I'm not very housewifey. Don't do cooking. Don't do ironing. Dishes. Not a very good housewife, right? But when I do you know, get the cleaning for Christmas, do it in style. I do it in style. Christmas tunes are going on, and the disco lights. I've got disco lights in most of the rooms of the house, because why wouldn't you have disco lights in most of the rooms of your house? Disco lights are going on, the music's going on, and yeah, I'm getting into the spirit of things. I've still got a little bit of work to do. I finish up tomorrow evening, and then I'm going offline for 2 weeks. So, barking for a wife. It's not I don't do these things, I just don't really enjoy them. So I do things that bring me joy to get through the thing that doesn't bring me joy. So yeah, this is just usual. Do you know, there was one day way before my spiritual awakening that my husband came home. I'd just taken it, like I decided that I was going to paint a cupboard, right? This is a true story. I decided I was going to paint a cupboard, and in this cupboard was my wedding dress, and I still fitted it at the time. And I went in to paint the cupboard, and I went, oh, and then I saw a pair of fairy wings, and then a little wand. And I'm like, I'm going to dress as a fairy to paint this cupboard. So I went and put on my wedding dress and the fairy wings and my little wand. And then I saw a bottle of wine. And my husband came home at like 4 o'clock after his work or something. And I was sitting in my wedding dress with my fairy wings on, a wand. Yeah, I was dancing about, absolutely sloshed. I didn't get the cupboard painted. I decided to have a fairy party for one instead. So yeah, this is pretty much And people call me crazy, you know. I mean, why? I just don't know. I just don't know why. Don't know why they would get that impression at all. I hope you all had a beautiful, blissed solstice yesterday. Winter solstice at this neck of the woods is always my busiest day of the year energetically. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, and I love it. It's my favorite day of the year. To me, it's like Christmas and birthdays and everything all wrapped into one. Solstice, winter solstice. I love summer solstice too, but winter solstice is always um I was like started work at 5 in the morning, right up till just about 10:30. Going on 11 o'clock last night. But I was so grateful to get all them hours in my favorite day of the year. So I hope you guys had enjoyed the energies that were coming in. There was lots of work being done for the collective yesterday, and to everybody who assisted me with that, you know who you are. Thank you very much. So what did I want to say this morning? I want to come in and say hello to everyone and wish you all a very happy, festive season, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, not to trigger anybody. And want to chat a little bit about the energies that we're now stepping into. So this gateway, this beautiful solstice gateway is now open, and it's a gateway where we can really step into this newness of and this freshness of the new year. Because for me, energetically, as I step through the winter solstice, that's the end of my year and I step into new energy. That's just how it is. That's just how it feels for me, and it has done for a while. Sorry, I've got spirit here. Give me a second. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who or what it is. Anyway, we'll see if they continue to pester me. So stepping into this new energy, for anybody who's heard me say this already, then I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, get a bit repetitive. But I've been in a few places recently. By the way, if you haven't gone over to Galactic Tarot to see me and my beautiful brother Alexander over there, I just had the best time, and we just had a awesome chat about dragons and energy and everything that's kind of going on just now, and dream space. And if you haven't seen it, go over, check it out. I loved it. I loved it. I was just vibing high. It was awesome. Anyway, as we step into this energy, 2023 for me is just this expansion. So I don't know if any of you have noticed that it's been 3 years of um quite shadow trauma. We've been integrating a lot of our shadow. We've been working on our ego. There's been and it's been collective. Okay, there's been this collective purge in the 2022. I was told was the purge. So there's been all this purging taking place, and for me now, what it feels like is we are leaving that behind. The people that have done that work. Am I saying that there's never going to be trauma to heal again? No, absolutely not. Am I saying there isn't going to be stuff for us to heal again? No, absolutely not. There's always going to be, this is a process and this is a journey of integration. So there's always going to be things that pop up or pop into our reality that are going to show us, where we can heal. However, it's not like the whole intensive trauma shadow course that we've had for the past 3 years, put it that way. It's not, it's been an intense 3 years, of doing this deep dive and hard work. Let's face it. So for every one of you who have been diving into that, thank you, because you're really helping shift it for the collective. So shifting the shit. So as we step into the beautiful energies of 2023, to me, it just feels like this breath of fresh air. It feels like being able to breathe and expand. It's like we've been in this contraction period, right, where everything has kind of been squeezing and like coal into a diamond, and now we've become that beautiful diamond. We're going to shine like diamonds. So we're going to be shining like diamonds, uh, all across, or we're lighting up. We're showing the way, so that other people can see that they can also light up rather than being stuck in the mud. So there's this beautiful expansion period that we're stepping into in 2023, and it's limitless. It's absolutely limitless. So instead of like, oh, what do I need to heal and where's the trauma and that's soul peace, and will there be bits of that? Of course there will. I don't think that's ever going to go away. Um, unless we ascend. Uh, but in the human form, there's only always things that we can improve on. There are always things that we can look at. There are things that we can heal, but it's just not going to be like that constant, repetitive, um, almost triggering of the shadow to look at it, to heal it, because we've done so much work in the past 3 years. So truly, thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of that. Thank you for doing the work and allowing this expansion to take place. So as you step into this energy, you don't have to do this. I'm just going to let you know what I do and take it or leave it. Okay. But do put reindeer ears on your head today and wear some glitter. One of the mums, this beautiful mum at the school gate, she's like, "Now you could have made an effort today." I'm like, "I know, I just could be bothered." This is a time of year, well, actually, just prior to the solstice, where I look at, I'm very, very present. I like to be present. I like to stay in the moment. I like to be in the middle. But this is a time of year where I look back on the past year to see how far I've grown and um, how much I've achieved, how much service I've been. And I look at the things that I wrote down from last year that I wanted to step into and achieve this year. And then and some of these things, and I know I'm repeating myself to some people here, but some of these things I'm like, really glad that didn't happen, because it would have meant something else, right? So the universe has always got our back, and it always knows what's right for us, because sometimes we don't. But as we step into this energy, looking at what we want from the next year, how are we going to be of service? What does that look like? How are we opening our heart? How can we be more compassionate? How can we be more loving? Where are we living? What are we doing? For earning? What all these factors in our life. And what I do is I remove any boundaries. I remove anything that's like, oh, well, not enough money for that, or oh, I can't do that because I haven't had that, or I take all that away, and I imagine that I have access to unlimited abundance of everything. So there's nothing stopping me from achieving the things I'm writing down. And then I trust that the universe is going to bring me the ones that is right for me in that highest vibrational lane, stepping forward on this ascension path. So it's a good money too tight to mention. Oh, who did that song, Mark? Money, 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 money. The 80s, isn't it? Love the 80s. So you may or may not want to do that, but that's certainly what I do. And then I wrap it in print it out, I write it down, and I wrap it on a citrine point, and then I pop it under my pyramid. And then at the end of the year, I open it and I look at it, and it says Simply Red. So it was. Oh, like Simply Red. I'm Simply Red today. Simply Red reindeer. So, yeah. we have this beautiful opportunity where we're stepping into this expansion and we've got room to breathe again and we're shining like a diamond and we're just expanding out into the space round about us without having to pull ourselves in and without having to make ourselves smaller. We're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger energetically in this safe space to be able to hold other people up and to activate their light bodies and their energetic fields, whether they know it or not. So also, it's going to be my last video, I would imagine, unless something comes in for this year. So I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for taking your time, because time is the most valuable thing that we have, even though time doesn't exist. Um, but time is the most valuable thing we have. We don't get that back. It's not something that can be replaced. So when you spend your time here listening to me, when you spend your time hitting the like button, when you spend your time with our beautiful family here, please know that it doesn't go unnoticed. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you supporting me, supporting us, supporting our family as we grow together and expand into next year. Uh, don't ever think that you're not seen. You're very seen and you are very, very loved. And I'm so grateful and honored to be here, holding hands in a circle, not a weird one, but like a good one, like a kumbaya one. Um, with everybody, we're all equal, guys. We're all just on different stages of our path, but we're all in the boat and we're having a little party in the boat today. So come and join the party in the boat today, to rejoice all that we've achieved this year, all that we've achieved in the past 3 years. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. So I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me, for supporting the collective, for growing yourself, for you wanting to be the best version of you that you possibly can, because it all ripples out. And it now allows us to step into this energy of 2023. Give me a second. I don't know who this. Give me a second. What we got here? How we got? Dragons. Dragons. Always dragons. The dragons. All different dragons. They're all swirling around me. Give me a little second. Okay, so they're stepping forward to say that um that ripple effect doesn't just ripple out in the human earth experience, it ripples out within the multidimensionality. Your words, your thoughts, your actions, your choices, um the choosing to be a better version of you, stepping into compassion, opening up your heart, doing random acts of kindness, supporting our community, it ripples through the multidimensionality. And the elementals are coming in to say thank you, because as we're shifting and changing this world, it's also shifting and changing their world for the better. It isn't just us that is changing vibrationally, all these other realms that perhaps we can't see round about us are shifting too. But we are almost like the trunk, we're the trunk and the roots of that tree. We're the ones that provide the nourishment. The roots in the tree are taking up the nourishment for the rest of the tree to grow and sprout and strength mark. Absolutely. Uh, so we're like the roots of the tree, and without us providing the nourishment for the growth for the rest of the tree. So that's what's been in my field, trying to get my attention to say that, thank you from the other realms that we're also working with, that, maybe you can or can't see, hear, feel, whatever, but everything that you're doing has an impact on the whole multidimensionality and all these different realms and all these different vibrational lanes. So never forget how important you are, never forget how special you are. I love you so much and thank you for being here. Strength, honor, wisdom. There are galactic cheerleaders. Yeah, we got plenty of galactic cheerleaders too. Um, cheering us on and knowing that we've passed this this massive I'm hearing one small step for man, one massive leap in the cosmos. Hmm. Uh so okay, so I think what they're trying to say is even if we feel that we're only doing the smallest amount, it's having a massive effect on it all. So keep going. Super, super, super excited to step into 2023 with you all. You're all awesome. Have a beautiful, beautiful time. And I'm going to see you guys in 2023 for expansion and breathing and light and oh, it's just I'm super excited about next year. Like I don't ever think I've felt so energetically excited about a year in my life. It just feels so good. Feels so good. And it's not just for me, it's for anybody who wants to have the best year of their lives. So let's make it that. Let's make it the best year of our existence so far. I love you. Thank you for being here. Uh, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Merry festivity. Happy holidays. All that. Me and my reindeer self are going to get the cleaning done. And Emma, you're calling the dragons to clean and dust your house. Yeah. So, air dragons, by the way, just give you a little bit of a heads up. Air dragons can also help us get these things done swiftly in an organizational manner. Have a beautiful time. I love you all. Stay in your heart. Be compassionate. Um, if you're in spaces with people that maybe you don't want to be in spaces with, remember you can always step out of that space. And take some fresh air. Get your feet in the ground. Ground it out. It's our responsibility. We're the highest vibrational beings in the room. So it's our responsibility to keep that vibration in that space. So we can always step outside, breathe in the air, remember how beautiful things are, remember that we're stepping into expansion, we're not letting anything pull us back. We've done all that dark, shadowy trauma, really, really hard stuff. Now it's time just to breathe the fresh air and expand. Have a tremendous time, tremendous. Tracy, you too, darling. Okay, lots of love, everybody. I'm gonna go and get my cleaning done before I decide to just kind of dance about instead. I love you all. I will see you in 2023. Yeah, bring it on.